Hello, my name is Maria. A little bit about me. Well, welcome to my channel, first of all. A little bit about me. I am 16. Um, and quarantine has not been an easy thing. And I know everyone really feels that, hey, it's not easy being home all the time, And, for me, I've struggled a lot. So I'm not really going to get into that. You might hear bits and pieces of my life story. But really, especially in 2021, my goal is to every single day do one of these little videos and read this book called Dangerous Devotions. Um, they're really fun to read. I've read a couple with my friends, and in 2020, it was really important for us to remember that God is not dead. I'm a Christian, and I find it very important to spread the word that God isn't dead, and that we all need to remember that even when we feel alone, we're not alone, and that He is always there for us. I know personally I've struggled a lot with that whole idea, and I know a lot of my fellow teens will understand what I mean. If you grow up in a Christian home, sometimes it's like, well, is this really what I want, or is this what I'm doing to please my parents? Or, there's times that we all feel that something really hard happens, and we're just like, how could a gracious God allow that to happen? And I get it. Trust me, I've had my fair share of that. But an important verse I want all of you to remember is 1 Peter 5:7, which reads, "Cast all your fears and anxieties onto Him because He cares for you." Now, I know I'm not trying to shove religion down your throat, so if you want to click off my channel, leave, go ahead. But yeah, so that is what this channel is going to be. It's going to be a journey for me and for all of you to go through and, get a deeper understanding of God, and we'll do the devotional. The devotional has bits and pieces of the Bible, and this one references a lot of the New Testament, so it's a journey through the New Testament. And then when I'm finished with this one, there is a part 2 to this book. Depending on how, this goes and getting it up every single day, I might go to part 2, which is all the Old Testament. So, yeah, that's the plan, I guess. Yeah. So, again, my name is Maria. You might see me on another channel, which is Do Life to the Full, which is my stepmom and my father's ministry that they are starting to build. And I will sometimes maybe have them join me. And I know they have a way better setup than just a computer or a phone and a desk light. But it's not really to me about being fancy. It's spreading the word and inspiring hope to you guys. And so, 2020, like I said, has been a very, very hard year. Not being able to socialize and have our community together, as my pastor has pointed out a couple times, it's very important for us to keep our community. And so I want this channel to be accepting of everyone. And yeah. I know, I keep cutting myself short. But like I said, I want this to be a very accepting channel. There's a lot of different type of people in the world that need a lot of different things. Sometimes people are not Christian, but they still need prayer. We are called to love on our enemies. So that's another thing. So besides this devotional and the other one I was talking about, there's another one by Bob Goff that you might see me pull out sometimes, which is, I think it's like Live, Love, and Walk in God or something like that. I can't remember, but it has little paper airplanes. I'll show it to you guys eventually. But yeah, you might also see a couple other people you might see. Well, here's just like a list of people you might see, which would be my dad, Jim Chapin, my stepmom, Victoria, who runs Do Life to the Full and is the co-director of the Well Conference. So that is something you might hear me like promote or talk about. So, and no, I do not have any sponsors at all. Duh, first video, well, sort of. I deleted all of my previous videos because I found out about COPPA and I was like super scared about it. But now I have done my research about it all, and I am ready to do what I feel God is calling me to do. And so, yeah. Hi. I tend to ramble, so I'm so sorry about that. That is definitely going to be a problem, is I ramble a lot. But yeah, so you'll be seeing my dad, my stepmom Victoria. You might, don't know, probably not, but you might see my stepbrother Seth, or my best friend Faith. But like I said, my dad and stepmom have their own YouTube channel, which is Do Life to the Full. I fully suggest you guys go and watch them because they are way more experienced in like ministry stuff and really reading the Word. But shh, it's a surprise to them. They don't know I'm doing this. But yeah, so I know currently I have 15 subscribers. No idea who they are. But shout out to you 15 who were there in the cringy Maria time. When I was like 13, so like 3 years ago, when I had like my hair to here and I didn't wear glasses. Which is another thing. I will not always be wearing my glasses, and I know I look like a completely different person. I have a tendency to change how I look a lot. So if all of a sudden like I'm not wearing my glasses because I'm like thinking about changing to contacts, or if I cut my hair really short, or if I choose to grow it out really long, which I kind of am, but or I might have it pulled off to the side, or yeah. Totally besides what we're talking about, but yeah, you're gonna notice a lot of like differences in me, and that's just because one of my main struggles that I have is self-love. Don't feel bad for me or anything. I have been really working hard on it, and the more I start reading about the image of God, or how like we're made in the image of God and all that, it's helped a lot. And that's another thing I will definitely be focusing on. Another thing is mental illness, because I personally feel like the church kind of is like, if you pray, it'll all go away in a second, you know? And I'm not like saying all churches do that. I'm not saying all people do that. I'm just saying like sometimes that is how it feels. And trust me, it doesn't go away in a second. You really just have to work at it and all that. And I'm here to help you through that. But I do suggest getting counselors and stuff because they are certified to help you with that, not me. But I am always here to listen if you guys need help or anything like that. But yeah. So again, my name, Maria. Hello. And this will be my YouTube channel. And we'll be reading Dangerous Devotions first off, and I will be using an NIV Bible. Can't remember what that is. Yeah, I don't remember. Hold up, it probably says somewhere on it. New International Version. There we go. Sorry, totally unprepared. Just kind of was like, hop on the camera, let's do this. That's another thing. I'm not going to be editing this, so my rambles and all that will be fully cut into this. We'll see. And if you go to my school, I just asked, don't bully me, okay? This is just something I personally am feeling in my heart to do. It's say. So yeah. So that's what we're going to be working on together. A little bit about me. It's just going to be like random facts. I'm 16. I am 5'8" My favorite color is purple. Duh. Who doesn't love purple? Purple is superior. Hashtag one of my besties who knows what that means. I go to a really, really big school, so there is a high probability that all of a sudden I'm going to get a flood of people who know me. Like I said, please don't bully me about like how cringy I can be. This is me in my own home. This is something I'm personally choosing to do. Also, another thing, don't bully people in the comments either. Not like people from my school, but also people from my school. Like everyone, just don't bully each other. I want this to be a safe channel where everyone's nice to each other. I know it's going to be very, very difficult to do because I know there is a lot of hate out in the world. But like I said, I will try my hardest to keep it so that way people aren't feeling like they're not being heard or like they're being attacked, you know? Sorry, I'm like not prepared. Oh, I'm an artist. I draw a lot of anime. I am also a writer. I am published in a couple of the American Poetry Library books. I'm published in the one in 2018 and then the one from 2020 to 2019, or 2019 to 2020. And I wrote a poem called FOMO, the fear of missing out. That is something I definitely feel myself personally deals with. FOMO, fear of missing out, you know, phone buzzes, you immediately run to it. I know for a fact there are not a lot of people like that, but there are also an equivalent amount to balance out. So there's that. I also like to paint. Bill Cipher, I think that's how you say his name, Billy Cipher. I think that's it. But he's on a mini canvas back there. I am a huge theater nerd. Yeah. My brothers have kind of got me more into it, but yeah, I love theater. My all-time favorite, and this is definitely not a Christian one, but is the Heathers musical. I've been obsessed with it for so long, and I really, 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 really want to go see it in person. And another is Dear Evan Hansen, which I cannot wait for the movie to come out. This is going to be awesome, but yeah. I hate the color green. Hate it. I know it's like so weird, but like I've never really been a big fan of wearing the color green. I just don't think it looks good on me. I just don't like the appeal of it, you know. It's Mouse Tomatoes. However, okay, I say I don't like green, but I love aqua. Probably because there's more blue to it. Like if you look aqua, you know, aqua-ish with weird beige color, but yeah. I have a lot of like aquamarine stuff around. You'll see it. It's just gonna happen. But yeah. I love sweatshirts. You will most likely always see me in sweatshirts, or have bracelets, or a ring on, or a necklace, or a choker, or something. I'm always wearing jewelry. I've noticed that more recently. I'm always wearing jewelry. Most of the time, I do not have my hair down. I just don't like my hair down all the time. I have very thick, curly hair, not fun to deal with. I have a tendency to dye my hair red. I've done it quite a few times actually, but more recently I did like almost my whole head red and like dark brown at the end. I did like a red to like a darker red, like maroonish color to like a brown plum color at the ends. And so my hair might look a little pinkish. I don't know how it's showing up on camera. Doesn't really look like it's showing up that well, but yeah. Again, sorry for the ramble. I am definitely a rambler and a talker a lot. Yeah. I do have my ears pierced. Like I said, really random facts that I'm gonna like start like spewing. Just so that way you guys can get to know me a little better and feel a little more comfortable watching. But yeah, that was a little bit about me. That's a little bit about what this channel is gonna be doing. So I'm excited to do this, and I'm excited to see all you there. I'm not gonna post until after Christmas. So I'm just gonna say Merry Christmas because it is currently December 22nd of 2020. So yeah. Alrighty guys, have a wonderful Christmas. Have a wonderful New Year's as well, because I don't know if I'll be around till after New Year's either, because I have my nephews coming, I have school starting back up in person, so yeah. But sayonara, and I am excited to go through this journey with you all.